Hi everyone, today is August 22nd, 2019, 3:25 p.m., 89 degrees Fahrenheit, 32 degrees Celsius. Just had a delicious meal at the Willie Mays restaurant. I'll be doing a walk on North Tonti Street to the Canal Street streetcar. This is a primarily residential neighborhood. Just to give you a walkthrough of one of the residential neighborhoods of New Orleans. This is a little bit away from the downtown area of New Orleans near the French Quarter. According to Google Maps, this is called the Treme or Lafitte neighborhood of New Orleans. I'm also going to be putting up a food review of the Willie Mays Scotch house, so you can check that out. It's really good, by the way. Here's Orleans Avenue. Right here there's a crosswalk with no traffic signal. I don't know the traffic rules for this state, but I assume that cars must yield to people in the crosswalk when there's no traffic signal. Here's a fire hydrant that's been partially knocked over. Here you see some of the homes around the neighborhood. It's actually a school zone. The school zone is a little bit wide here. The public transportation system in New Orleans consists of ferries, buses, and streetcars. I believe there's 4 different lines for the streetcar. The Canal Street line being the, I think the most modern. The St. Charles streetcar is the oldest. At least it runs on the oldest cars. But right now it's actually undergoing some maintenance because I tried to take it from the Lee Circle to Canal Street and it wasn't running. There's actually a bus that takes you the rest of the way, and then it ends at Napoleon Avenue, and then from Napoleon Avenue all the way to the other end of the line there's also a backup bus service running. So my plan is right now to take the New Orleans number 48 streetcar on Canal Street to the city park, and hopefully I'll be able to do a video at City Park as well. It will be really interesting, especially coming from New York. I can compare it to a park like Central Park. It was forecasted to rain about 2 days ago, but now there isn't any chance of rain at all in the forecast, at least until later this evening. So this little patch of grass is called the Lafitte Greenway. I guess it's a nice area for people to hang out on and have picnics and just relax. There's a few tennis courts over there. Well, actually only 2. hear a lot of crickets there in the bushes, or it could be cicadas. Like that sign on that person's house there says, "Please do not leave badass children unattended." This looks like a nice area for bike riding or walking, and I just, without looking, just stepped into a big, stepped off a big curb, and there was a big drop there. I like these homes. They all have different characters and colors. So the Canal Street streetcar, I think, is only about 4 blocks away. 1, 2, yeah, 4 blocks away. This block here is full of potholes and uneven surfaces. A lot of sparrows in this bush here. I'm not exactly sure what happened here in 2005 when Hurricane Katrina came to New Orleans, but I know a lot of the city, about 80% of it, was flooded. And it affected a lot of people's lives here. It's pretty remarkable. These are pretty bad holes. The city should fix them up. It's like crazy. That's like craters. Oh, small dogs barking at me. Beware of dog sign is up there, so I should be aware of the dogs. Luckily, I haven't encountered one yet on my walks that became aggressive towards me, but hope that doesn't happen. I actually feel a lot safer here than when I did the Bourbon Street French Quarter walk 2 days ago. That was really, really freaky. No, it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I did that walk, and that was something. If you didn't see it, maybe I'll link a card in the upper right corner so you can. This looks like a very, very wide street. So I'm going to make a little bit of a detour off Tonti Street to show you a little bit of the neighborhood, especially on this main road, which is called Bienville Street. I'm going to change it up a bit first and go to the Whole Foods market. Uh-oh. I thought that dog was going to attack me. This road and Bienville Street is really, really bad. Not because of the amount of potholes, but because it's so uneven. So Whole Foods Market is only 2 blocks away from here at the corner of Bienville Street and Broad Street. It's actually on the other side of the street, so I'm going to cross over there. Very quiet, this neighborhood. Then again, it is the middle of the day, and oh, that pole does not look stable at all. I think someone should inspect that pole there, because it looks like it could topple over just with like a bad windstorm or something. One thing I can conclude about this area is that the city infrastructure on the roads is lacking. It's not terrible, but it could be a little bit better. Mo's Art Supply and Framing. Very cool. Got a blue house, a purple house, a light blue house, and a light green house and a light blue house across the street. Kind of cute how they have different colors, and I don't know if they painted it that way or it's because like it was designed that way. I really wonder. Here we've got the Bienville Community Thrift Store. And this looks like a community garden. Very nice. Don't know exactly what they're growing there, but I do see string beans. I see some tomatoes in there. Sunflower. Okay, the Whole Food Market is to the right here. From the looks of it, it looks to be like a strip mall with a bunch of different stores in addition to the Whole Foods Market. But we'll see. Well, I'm looking at that sign in the distance near where the parking lot entrance is, and it just says Whole Foods here. But it doesn't really make sense because I do see a lot of other stores to the straight ahead of me. No, that's the area across the street. So yeah, this whole property is Whole Foods Market. Very cool. But anyway, I'm going to end it here and take a look at the Whole Foods Market. Unfortunately, I cannot record inside because they're pretty strict about that. I have tried before in New York, and it's company policy that they don't allow it. But if you like this video, be sure to subscribe, like, comment down below, and ring that bell icon so you know when I'll post a new video. Catch you soon.